Good morning, it's your boy Calabasas Jones, and you already know what time it is. It's Obi-Wan Episode 3. Let's get it. Okay, to start off with, this was an overall good episode. It was an upgrade over the previous two. It had stronger visual effects, better interactions, and of course, Darth Vader. The positives. It had some strong quotes in there. Have you ever been afraid of the dark? How did you feel when you turned on the light? That's how the Force feels. Clutch, like great quotes. Only when your eyes are closed can you truly see the way. Another great quote. That's that Jedi stuff. Net B, that big robot, that was cool. He was an obvious reference to Master Chief. And as I've said in other videos, it's great to see references now that are bringing up things that happened during our own lifetimes. You know, that's straight Halo. So it's callbacks to things we've literally been through. So that was cool. And of course, the biggest positive of all, the Darth Vader reveal. They did him justice. He was in the back to tank, putting on the armor, Mustafar. All of these things are classic Darth Vader elements. They show why he's dope, and they did him justice. Other quotes, or one of my favorite quotes, when he's fighting with Obi-Wan, the years have made you weak. That's a throwback to A New Hope. Your skills have become weak, old man. Classic quote, maybe one of my favorite quotes in the whole Star Wars continuum. It just cracks me up every single time. Darth Vader was fighting Obi-Wan with one arm, like really with one wrist, and that was cool because it shows his pure dominance. He's like, I don't even need both my arms to even fight you. Like just these moments that drive home how powerful Darth Vader is. The moment when Darth Vader lit that fire, I mean, probably obviously the moment of the episode. He took the lightsaber, just flames come out of essentially nowhere. Moments like that show why characters like him, Batman, and Itachi are just dope. They have that extra bit of sauce that just sets them apart from other characters. And that was also a throwback to The Dark Knight Rises, when Batman asked Joseph Gordon-Levitt to light the flames up with the flare, and it lights up the bat signal. Those extra touches, things that no one else would even do, that's what sets those characters apart and makes them so dope. The character of Leia was less crazy in this episode, and that was very good. She was more intellectual, more relatable. So that was a very big positive. You know, she was just a more normal character. Oh, and the scene where she asked if Obi-Wan knew her parents, man, tear-jerking. The short answer is yes. But like, I was just like, tell her, just tell her. But man, yeah, that was a legitimately emotional scene, and yeah, man, just like the weight behind it. We've all seen episode 1, 2, and 3. We know that saying he knows her parents is a very, very light statement. So yeah, man, that was a strong moment, and it was a good moment of the episode. Okay, now for room for improvement. Not too much. It was a great episode. Obi-Wan himself is the same as he's always been. Unintentionally, I guess, messing stuff up. Yo, y'all know what I'm talking about. If you've seen the old movies, you know, man, Obi-Wan was just doing some crazy stuff from jump. In episode 2, when he finally has Dooku on the ropes, Dooku's like, yo, I got something to tell you, man, just before you pull the lightsaber out. The Sith are back. They're plotting to take over the Senate, eventually the galaxy. And the leader is that man, Palpatine. His actual name is Darth Sidious. You need to watch out. There's a lot of stuff going on. Obi-Wan looked him dead in the face on camera and was like, you're lying. Like, Dooku was like, I'm not. Also, what are you talking about? Listen, man, the Sith are back. Like, stop playing. Tell somebody. He was like, I don't believe you. Like, and he didn't tell Mace Windu or Yoda. And we all know how that turned out. So, yeah. And another, just his entire handling of Anakin's training. Don't get me started on Obi-Wan, but, he's just doing classic Obi-Wan stuff. So I can't count against the episode from that. So there were, let's see. Yeah, aside from Obi-Wan's actual character, you really not any weaknesses in the episode. The show itself is about a weakened, physically, and I can see emotionally, Jedi who's kind of on the run. So there's only going to be so much fighting. That Obi-Wan and Darth Vader scene was great. It was probably one of the better Star Wars scenes. But, I mean, he's not really in fighting shape. So, what could it be? But it was good. It was exciting. But that's kind of the theme of the show is Obi-Wan, I guess coming to terms with the past, So maybe they'll get into some like real squabbing. We'll see, but it's good. It is very good for what it is. My main question, and this isn't like a room for improvement, but my main question is like, now seeing everything that's happened, how in God's name are they going to go from where they are right now to Obi-Wan being back on Tatooine, like in the forest, in the desert, chilling, like watching Luke and just like, oh, well, things are cool. Like, I really want to see how they do it because a lot has happened at to this point. So to see him literally going back to where he started, where they were hunting him to begin with, and we know Darth Vader is alive at the start of episode 4 and so on and so forth. So I'm almost in a state of like suspended shock to see how they're going to get this done. But there's 3 episodes left, so we will see. Okay, so yeah, all that being said, the rating for this episode is a 5 out of 5. I give this episode a 5 out of 5. I mean, it was great. The show for what it is, you know, it's hitting all the beats. It's doing everything it needs to do. They literally revealed Darth Vader. They didn't like play around and show like a shadow of him or like, you know, oh, he's gonna be the next episode or like you just see his wrist off frame. No, like literally he was in the episode. He was fighting. He had some lines. It was great. I mean, you can't count against that. So that was a very strong element of this episode. Okay, Miss Marvel comes out next week, actually June 8th. So get ready for the review on that. Obviously, some more Marvel releases coming up in the summer, some more nerd culture things in general. So we'll be up on that. I'll catch y'all later. Peace.